In the name of God, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Hi everyone, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hannah Al-Kafaf. I'm a D2 student here at LSU School of Dentistry, and I am also the president of the Muslim Student Association. I would like to share today my hijab journey and just a personal reflection of it. And I'd like to note that not everyone's journey is the same. Different people will encounter different experiences with hijab, and it's unique to them. My hijab journey started 14 years ago in December of 2006 when I was 9 years old. I always grew up watching my mom wear her hijab, and she did it so beautifully and elegantly, and she had the most perfect and harmonious combination of being proud yet humble. And that's something that really just drew my attention. And then my sister wore her hijab, so I was able to observe her do that, and I just couldn't wait until it was my moment to finally wear my hijab and take on the Islamic responsibility of doing so. And I feel like that my family did a really good job in making sure that I was prepared for the hijab and keeping me excited and willing to embrace it. And the way they did this was by throwing me a hijab party. So all of the other girls in my Iraqi community, when they turned 9, their parents also threw them a similar party where we were able to wear white gowns for the day with these satin gloves and tiaras and presents and cake. And it was just like a perfect little thing for us to just be welcomed into the community, to be congratulated, and start this new journey of our lives, this new monumental chapter that will continue until the day that we return to our Creator. A lot of people have asked me, did you want to wear the hijab? And quite honestly, my answer is almost always that I actually didn't really envision myself without wearing my hijab, because I grew up in an environment where I saw it everywhere I went. So my mother wore it so beautifully, and of course, as a little girl, and still today, I wanted to be like her in every possible way. My sister, I wanted to look like her, I wanted to look like my cousins, my aunts, my family, my friends. So I was very ready to embrace it, and I just couldn't wait to join in on this very special community that is found and transcends over so many different lands, over so many different bodies of water and seas and oceans. And I was just ready to take that step towards fulfilling my responsibility and pleasing God in any way that I could. Something worth noting is that wearing hijab in a society where it might not be the cultural norm to do so definitely comes with its certain struggles and just unique set of experiences. Hijab doesn't just end simply by placing a veil on one's head. Rather, there are different ways of portraying hijab, from conserving one's beauty through the use of long and flowy articles of clothing to learning how to navigate different physical and social interactions with the opposite gender. You'll find that Muslim men or women who observe the hijab have certain experiences and struggles with hijab. And sure, it's definitely not always easy. There are days that it will be harder than the others, and there are some people who may struggle with it more than the rest. But I believe that the thing that really motivates us to the end is the goal of fulfilling our responsibilities to our Creator. I view my hijab as my best friend. She is part of my identity, and I don't think that I could ever imagine myself without her, because we are one. She has been there with me since the 3rd grade all the way to now at dental school, and God willing, to the day that I return to my Creator. I feel like she is the most beautiful aspect about me. She represents respect, humility, dignity, trust, beauty, modesty, serenity, strength, character, and so on. She has been there for me for all of my triumphs as well as my defeats. We have grown up together, we've matured together, we stand up for one another, and we have this mutual respect for one another. I feel so blessed to have had the encouragement and support from my family and loved ones to embrace this journey of the hijab, and I look forward to the rest of my journey as we tell our stories together as one.